So I'm going to start just doing a Bible study on what verses God is having me focus on mainly through the day. I've had this one memorized for a while, but I didn't always have the number memorized. So this is actually Philippians 4 through 5. Rejoice in the Lord always. And again, I say rejoice. Let your moderation be made known unto all men. The Lord is at hand. Um, So, if you're being thankful, don't pull away from that thankfulness and start getting busy. The world will tell you you've got to work and make yourself miserable. It's like this story of Mary versus Martha. Martha was miserable, and Mary was just, at Jesus' feet, receiving blessing. So, um, if you're in a state of thankfulness, never leave it. If you're thankful for your hair, or I've done this series, your eyes, the at first I start with the surroundings and your cat and whatever it is, the birds chirping. If you're in a state of thankfulness, stay there. That's where God will lead you. God is not going to lead you out of a state of thankfulness and into basically the life of Martha. He's not. So you're going to do your work in thankfulness. You're going to solve your problems in thankfulness. If you have problems, and I was talking to one family member about another, if you have a problem with family members, you're going to solve it in thankfulness. One thing I asked a friend for, an old friend, is prayer that I just stay thankful, and that's where God will meet me to solve any problem. And that friend means a lot to me. He said, things have eventually have a way of working out, and they do, because of God. It's not because you tried really hard in a hateful way. It's because God brings light and shines it over the darkness. And that's all I have to say today. God will shine light over the darkness. I will stay thankful. I will follow thankfulness for hearing my own speech, thankfulness for seeing my own eyes, thankfulness for seeing the intricacies of other people's eyes, and hearing their voice is something that I'm sometimes thankful for, but sometimes people aren't walking in love. And so you have to be like, well, God, what do I do? What do I take here to take in, and what do I not take in? You have to filter everything through prayer. And another verse I memorized in Proverbs 3 is happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. Like I said, I'm remembering the numbers. I think it's Proverbs 3:20 something. I'm gonna have to go back and remember the numbers for that one. But I'm better at memorizing just the words, but God's making me memorize it all. And I'll go back until I get it all memorized. Yeah, so you want to be wise, and mostly you want to be thankful, because being thankful is wise. It just is. That is wisdom.